Hey guys, Chuck the Capper here. Hope everybody's doing awesome, and I hope this video finds you guys having some good games. I have a special guest on with me again. He's making a three-peat, and we'll let him introduce himself.
My name is Hutch, and I make Call of Duty videos.
So Hutch, it's nice to have you on, and this video is a response to a video that Hutch posted about a change he's seen in the game commentary community and his feelings, so we'll see how he feels.
Kind of felt like I've sort of lost my groove a little bit. These things are really hard for me to kind of bottle up and keep in.
Yeah, it's a bummer when, it's nice that you're airing this out, Hutch, and you're putting it out there for people to appreciate and learn from. And we're glad you're sharing it with us and the world. But so we see this change in the community. What do you think this change is, and how do you think we feel?
There are plenty of you guys that voice this opinion all the time. That it's just not the same, and you don't really like the direction that it's going. And in the end, I guess my honest opinion is that I feel like the emphasis has shifted from creativity, fun, and kick-ass gameplay to money and status. Really, when I think about it, like the bottom line is for me is that it stopped being fun a little bit.
And I can sense your frustration, Hutch, and because that's something that I've seen as I watch gameplay and I hear commentary. And as I see people game in general, it's just sad to see people lose the fun of gaming. They don't appreciate the joys of gaming. They, focus on other things, and they see it as, like you said, a status thing. And they see it as something that reflects the kind of person that they are. And it's kind of sad to see. And it's really something we hope that the community can learn from with videos like yours as you put things like that out there. Now, let me ask you, as somebody who's, involved with machinima, a major portion or a major focus of the community is yourself. Are you a representative of the community?
I'm a representative of it in a very literal level.
Yeah, and as a representative, you must think, to yourself, and you must appreciate that you kind of set the tone. You guys set the stage for what the community expects and what kind of things that the community thrives off of. You guys are the major key in that, in setting that tone that the community can follow. So, with yourself, Hutch, you have these feelings. You're a representative. What are you doing to sort of make a shift in yourself?
Recently, I've kind of taken my own little steps to get back into it and start having fun with it again, and I am.
And I think that's important. Having fun in gaming, I will constantly and always be a proponent of that. Keeping it real, enjoying yourself, not taking it too seriously. And that's to me, that's the saddest thing when I see somebody take gaming way too seriously. And I've seen it with people I game with online and people who I game with when, they're over my house or whatnot. So where can people look? Let me ask you this. Where can people look to as a good example for gaming and how to maybe do it right? If maybe they need to adjust maybe how they view gaming, where's a place that they can look as an example?
I can't point to Hutch Gaming. I think they're doing a great job of introducing monetizing their product and still maintaining like a true genuine feel to it. I think that those guys are doing a really kick-ass job, so good job to you dudes. Woody's a pretty stand-up guy,
Yeah, I agree. I think Woody's awesome, and he's really helped out my custom button remapping petition a ton with his support, and I really appreciate that. But what I love about Woody is his crew at Hutch Gaming is they really focus on the joys of gaming, on making it enjoyable and having a good time and working as a team. And that's something that I think a lot of people have lost, and it's sad to see. And it's just something I've never experienced in all the years I've gamed, and something I looked at my brother as a good example. So what do you think is a flaw people have?
The whole idea of status being an issue or a factor is just like, man, that makes me awesome, right?
I hear you, bro. It is something that you see people, their status. It's all about me, and I want to be beastly, and I want to go 100-0, or in whatever games modes they're playing. And that is again something I definitely am not supporting of, and I think it definitely affects the gameplays we see. And I know you're talking more of what directors are producing and why they're producing it, but I just think the basics of getting back to the basics of gaming, and that will help just the foundation. I think that's the foundation of a good community, is a strong love and joy of gaming. and not having those attitudes. So who do you think it's really up to change?
It's ultimately up to you guys, and it's up to the directors.
Yeah, it really is. And that's something I want to express to those who listen to me on my channel or in anybody's channel. You know, if you're a director, it's really up to us to make this change in how we view gaming and make it enjoyable. And that to me is how I feel. What do you think about that, Hutch?
You know, it's ultimately up to us how this whole gameplay commentary community turns out, and I really want to get back to the place where it was like a really good time, like all the time, basically. You know.
Totally. I agree, 100%. That's what we got to do, and that's what I think. So, what do you think if your commentary makes an effect on the community? How are you gonna feel?
Fucking stoked.
You know it. It'll be totally awesome. So, thanks, Hutch, for being on, and thanks everybody else for watching this and listening to this dual commentary. Of course, this wasn't really Hutch, and if you've gotten this far, you know, it's just a joke. But I wanted to add my 2 cents into this topic because I think it's important. And I've always been somebody who says that you should have fun gaming. It's just a game. And so please, if you can, also support the custom button remapping petition. That'll help me and a lot of disabled gamers enjoy games even more. And I appreciate your time and listening to this. All my peoples, be awesome. Peace in your crease. Game on, gamers. Rock it.